The massive lawsuit filed against Rudy Giuliani last week by former employee Noel Dunphy, as I've said, made a lot of shocking claims about Rudy Giuliani's behavior. And those are matters for that specific lawsuit. But there's a couple things that Noel Dunphy alleged in this lawsuit that deserve a closer look. Not a closer look by me, not a closer look by you, but a closer look by a man by the name of Jack Smith, who happens to be the special prosecutor, of course, with the DOJ investigating many, many, many alleged crimes of Donald Trump. The two specific incidents that Noelle Dunphy mentioned in her lawsuit, one was a February conversation in 2019 where Giuliani and Lev Pars hatched the plan, and they said Donald Trump was aware of it, to claim voter fraud in the 2020 election, which was more than a year and a half away at that point, in case Trump lost. The second thing Dunphy alleges is that Giuliani was selling presidential pardons for $2 million apiece. Now, it's unclear at this point if Donald Trump was involved in that scheme. That is not alleged in the lawsuit, but it is alleged that, of course, Donald Trump was involved with the plot going back at least as far as February of 2019 to claim the election was stolen. That first claim, that this plan was hatched in February of 2019, that is absolutely 100% relevant to what Jack Smith is investigating. If they can prove that this was the plan all along, this was the plan before COVID, it was before COVID existed, that Trump was already planning this, then he has no legal defense whatsoever in the attempts to overturn the 2020 election. If there is evidence to back it up, you are going to have recorded phone conversations, which, as far as we know, do not exist. You're going to have documentation. You're going to have it written down somewhere by these individuals. We do not know if that exists. And if those things do not exist, you're going to have cooperation from multiple witnesses who heard the same thing, and they are going to have to corroborate one another's stories. Noelle Dunphy, I guarantee you, is going to end up being called by Special Prosecutor Jack Smith because of these things alleged in her lawsuit. It is at that point that she will be able to give over whatever evidence she has. She will be able to give Jack Smith additional names of other people who may know what happened, Lev Pars, of course, being one of them. I can't remember. I almost feel like Lev Pars maybe did talk to Jack Smith. I'd have to look that up, which I'm not doing right this second. But maybe he did or maybe he didn't. I'm not 100% sure. But either way, he is somebody who could be called as a corroborating witness. But you might need more than one. So hopefully there is another individual who heard those things and can corroborate that story. Because if they can, Trump's done. Absolutely no reason why they would not file charges and, of course, secure a conviction based on that information. That blows up Trump's whole case in that particular case. Now, the pardon scheme, that is definitely something Jack Smith needs to look at. Abusing the power of the office of the presidency, selling pardons. Again, maybe this was just Giuliani doing it on the side. That is entirely possible. So either way, that has to be investigated. Hopefully, again, there is evidence with that, because if there's no evidence, you're not going to be able to secure charges, and you're definitely not going to be able to get a conviction. So let's hope that Ms. Dunphy was a very good records keeper. Hopefully she does have evidence to back up these claims, because they are too big to let go. And if she has any evidence at all to back up any of these things that she has said, both Trump and Giuliani are screwed. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.